Keep it on my body, but the rope, the rope, the rope, if you if you ask it.
I didn't know if my mic was on. Oh my goodness. That's what I get for taking a week off, right? Oh, what? All right, let's bring the chat. Maybe. Oh, there they are. Let's see if they pop up. There they are. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, who we got in here? Burner, thank you. Man, on point this week. Who's all in here? Mom's in here. Strategic. Sharon, Blake, what's up, dude? Wesley, I told you. You better be watching tonight. Otherwise, well, you know. Anyways, who else? What's up, Bid? What's up, Powell? What's up, Bid? What is that? What's up, Bud? Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, so if I'm loud and clear, I'm gonna turn the chats off real quick. You guys, stop it. All right, turn this off. And yeah, man, a week off. So, okay, here, real quick. If anybody was wondering why I wasn't live last week, it was my birthday, and I took the night off and had a wonderful dinner and some drinks and just relaxed for the night. So that's why there was no show. So I apologize. And something else, I forgot to make a post about it. So I apologize. I've been super busy with tons of stuff going on. So, anyways, but hey, new week, we're here, and let's start it, right? Yeah, let's start it. Don't forget, guys, Tint'er brand. No, it is not for sale. No, it is not for sale. Not yet. Not yet. Almost. Maybe. Getting there. But no, it's not. Thanks, Rico. Um, it was just an April Fool's thing. Everybody took it serious. It's just a joke. Just a joke. Don't forget, guys. Tinterbrand.com. Cool. All right. Performance custom coatings. Ryan Real. Now listen. But if I can find it. There it is. So you didn't get me with that. I knew better. Angela, thank you. I mean, there was a lot of people that got it, but it was still kind of funny. But guys, right here. I don't know what else to do with these, but Ryan and I have been literally thinking for the last week or so of how to get the last 25 of these sold. There's 50, there's 25 left. So if you guys have suggestions, how we can entice you guys to get these limited edition knives, okay, let me know, because we have 25 left and we would love to have all 50 gone. Just saying. So right here, Ryan Real, these things are limited edition, numbered and everything, in a case on his website. Now, if you guys don't know the website for the knife, it is right there. And I will take that off so you guys scan that code right there. Scan it. Pull out your phone, iPad, whatever it is. Scan that code, and that'll bring you right to the direct link for the limited edition knife. There's 25 left, and we want to see all 50 gone. And it's funny because he's like, should we do 25? And I was like, I don't know. I did 50 for the limited shirts and they flew off the shelves really fast. And he's like, yeah, let's do 50. And now we're stuck with 25 left. Just saying. If you guys know someone that would like one, right there. A gift. Birthday gift. Not for me. Already. My birthday's gone. I'm just saying. So don't forget. Right there. And get your knife. Also, if you don't know Tintwiz, you've been living under a rock. That's right, guys. Tintwiz.com, 30-day free trial, and you cannot go wrong. The number one best CRM in our industry. You cannot go wrong with Tintwiz. Tons of Tintwiz coaches out there if you need help to get everything set up. Tintwiz community on Facebook. You got questions. You want to suggest something different or anything like that, this is where to go. Tintwiz.com. Thank you, Eric. Thank you so much. Let's start the show. Should we start the show? We should start the show. I mean, start the show. Start the show. Let's start the show. Oops. I forgot to hit the damn button again. That's right, guys. It is Tint'er Tuesday live right here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. And my guest tonight. I love this guy. I really do. I've known him for quite a while, and I actually got to work side by side for about a week with him in Tennessee. And let me tell you, the laughs, the joking around, the busting each other's balls every day, all day long, was absolutely fantastic. Not only is he just got the humor side and the laid back, like we're just friends, brands don't matter, which is a bonus. He's very smart and he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's talking about. And I reached out to him and I said, "Hey, you want to be on the show?" He's like, "Yeah." And so it was like 2 weeks ago, and I hit him up and he's like, "Sure, let's do it." And I was like, "Can you do next Tuesday?" He's like, "Done." Then I was setting everything up and I was like, "Man, you can't do it next Tuesday. It's my birthday." So I messaged him. I was like, "Can you do the week next?" And he's like, "I guess, whatever, And I'm like, "Sorry, don't hate me, don't hate me. I forgot." So, but anyways, Steve, we're gonna call him Steve the whole night of the show. Okay, you cannot call him Shawn. It's Steve. So every comment, everything's got to be Steve. And there's a story behind Steve, and it's actually kind of funny. But anyways, my guest tonight, the one and only Shawn Vogler with SolarFX. Let's do this. Shawn, you ready? Are you ready? Yay, nay. Dude, why does everybody flip me off? No, I'm just playing. Anyways, here is Shawn Steve Vogler. Maybe.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, by the way, it's shop bitch, Steve.
That's right. We were all kind of clowning around, going, "Oh yeah, it's a shop bitch, shop bitch." Anyway, Steve. See, Anyway, Steve, welcome to the show. No, on a serious note, Shawn, thank you so much for taking the time out for being on the show. Welcome, dude. Let's just kind of get into it, and if you want to just kind of give like a background of who you are, what you're doing, where you're at, and then we'll just kind of go from there.
You just want a background of the company? Start there.
Whatever you wanted to, just anything about you. This is your chance right here, so everybody knows who Steve is.
Well, we're a 50-year-old company, actually 51 years old this year, and I started with the company when I was 13 years old, and I didn't have a choice. My father came in one day and said, "It's time for you to figure out where allowance comes from." So every day after work, every day after school, you'll come to the office, you'll sweep floors, you'll stock shelves, and you'll pull orders. So did that all through high school, made a whopping $2.50 an hour. It was awesome. So
Wow.
it was pretty incredible. I thought I was rich,
Well, I mean, we're talking 60 something years ago. Yeah. No, I mean, back then that was a lot of money. I mean, come on. I mean, I started working at McDonald's when I was 14 and a half, and I mean, minimum wage was like $4.15 an hour. So trust me, I get it.
Yeah, so I've worked for the company since on and off since I was 13 years old. Took a minor stint in the military for a couple years until I was medically discharged. Got out, went back to college, got my degree, came to work for the company, and pretty much been here since. So now there's a story. There's a long storied background of how we got into window film, but my father started the company back in 1973, manufacturing 8-track tapes. So
Wow. Well, just keep in mind it's only an hour show, so don't bring all your explain.
no,
I'm totally joking.
I'm giving the short version. It's what I hear all the time anyway. So
It's like, hey, Steve. Shh, no, I'm joking.
no.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard some of the background of when we were all in Tennessee when we were helping out there for that week, and we've all talked and going out to dinner, a couple of times, and just hearing your background and everything, and I was just like, I really thought this guy was just a douchebag. I mean, I'm totally joking.
Hey, I am though.
No, you're not. No, you're not. I was just like, wow, this guy is very smart. He knows what he's doing. He's been in the industry for a long time, and I was really impressed. I mean, I really was. Meeting you for the first time in Tennessee and everything, I was just like, okay, is this guy going to be kind of light on his feet, joke around with us? Because I mean, me and Haas, when we get around,
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just nonstop. And I tell you what, you jumped in like it was nothing. You were just like, oh, you guys want to bust my balls? No problem. And you and I was just like, damn, this guy's got like the all around, like aura about. I was just like, okay, I'm in. It was a great week. So I was impressed.
I think life is too short. Of course, I went through cancer prior to meeting you, and I've always been an open guy and jovial and having a good time and fun. But the one thing that I'm no better than anybody else, and um, we're all people. We all put our shoes on the same way, put our pants on the same way, and I treat everybody equally. Well, okay, some don't, but
I don't know. I go 2 feet at the same time. I just jump up and
but I think at the end of the day, I think people just want to be respected, and I give the respect. I try to treat everybody the same, and I don't try to act like I'm better than anybody else, because I'm not. So
yeah, no, and I agree. And it's so funny you kind of brought that up. Is Jordan Shady J? He was on TikTok earlier this morning, and I was doing some work, and sometimes I try to catch everybody's lives, just to kind of show them support. And he was live, and someone said something about him being famous or whatever, and he's like, I'm not famous. And he said something like, Jason's not famous either, or if he's just well known. And I'm like, I am not famous by all means. I'm not. I'm just a window tinter. I'm a rep. I enjoy, helping anybody out there with the knowledge that I have, and I don't have it all. I don't get me wrong. But it's just, that's where I want to be. Just like what you said, you just want to be there, right?
yeah,
Plain and simple. I'm just an
absolutely.
ordinary person. No big deal.
Well, and that's
But
and I think it's important. I don't try to come off as, hey, I'm the business owner and I'm better than you, and I'm not. I mean, if it wasn't for people like you, I wouldn't even be in business. So
right, and I can actually vouch for the way you. I mean, even when you presented yourself and came in to Derek's shop, you didn't come in all high and mighty like, oh, I own a window film manufacturer. You just came in. And you're like, hey, I'll be the shop bitch, and we all just like, oh, for real, we got a shop bitch? Hell yeah, yes, and dude, you literally just kind of like fell in the groove with everybody, not saying that you can't install, because you can, but you were just like, you know what, I'm gonna let the young guys just sling it. And you literally just walked over to the plotter, and you were just kind of like taking stuff out and putting stuff up, and so was Derek. Poor Derek, he was wheeling everything around, but whatever. He's like, Jason, here's your film, and I'm like, I turned, I'm like, where are you at? Oh, never mind. I had to look down because anyways. Where's he at, by the way? I'm surprised he's not in here.
yeah, no kidding. I kept telling him, you're working too hard. Go sit down.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, it'll never stop. It'll never stop. I mean, it's Derek. And even his wife, man, when his wife started hearing us, she jumped in too. But anyway.
Oh yeah.
But no, like I said, it was really nice to see someone. I'm going to use this term lightly, but it's at your stature. I mean, you're, well known, and you own a film company and stuff like that. But for you to just step in and just be like one of the guys in the shop and help out and just be there, I was like, okay, this is a normal person, and that's what I took from you.
I appreciate
I was
that.
impressed. No, I was very impressed. So I think you're doing great things, and I see what SolarFX is doing, and I mean, you guys are fucking on point, man. That's just it. Dave Dillinger said the jokes that week. Oh, dude.
Oh my gosh.
I tell you, if anybody could have been a fly on the wall the whole week at Derek's shop in Tennessee, someone could have wrote a damn book.
Oh, they could have made a movie.
Or they could have made a movie out of it. Absolutely.
It would have been a short. It would have been a short story in Derek's case.
Oh my God, where is Derek? Someone get Derek in here. He's gotta listen to this. But anyways, I've known Shawn before they went from 12 volt. You did 12 volt, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you've done just about everything that's kind of wrapped around the film industry that kind of goes together.
Yeah.
That's really impressive. Gosh, dude, I don't know. I'm telling you, if anybody gets a chance to just hang out with Shawn for a day, whether it's in the shop or having, what are you drinking? Tequila?
I'm having tequila. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're a tequila drinker, I mean the stuff that you can, take from him in his words is absolutely. And I'm not just saying this, dude. I'm not like you just can't go wrong with hanging out with Steve. Absolutely.
Steve's a cool guy. That Shawn guy, he's a
Cool.
weirdo though.
All right, so just since we said Steve, let's kind of bring everybody like around like what actually happened and how you got the nickname Steve. Is we all went out to eat, and we got an Uber, and it was me, you, Haas, and Dillinger, right?
Yep.
And,
And Dean Haas. Yeah.
That's right. And I had to sit in the front seat, in the front passenger seat. And the guy was like, "Where are you guys going?" We were like, "I don't know, whatever that restaurant, whatever we were doing." And I was joking around with him because he was driving kind of weird. And I asked him what his name was, and he said his name was Steve. And I was like, "Ooh, Steve can do it." And all of a sudden, it went from Steve, the Uber driver, to the back seat to Shawn, Steve, the shop bitch, like super fast. And dude, it stuck all week, and it was.
I think it's still stuck. It's not just all week.
Oh. No, it's still there. I even messaged you. I'm like, Steve, you're gonna come into the show tonight. So it's just what I'm trying to get at is that whole experience at Derek's shop with everybody. We had two different brands. One no guy, which was me, and
Actually, we had 3 brands.
Wait, 3.
Yeah, because Dave had just started with Audubon. He had
Oh,
just
that's
left
right.
Expel and was with Audubon. That was his
That's
first
right.
gig with Audubon.
That's right. Never mind. I forgot. Dillinger's timeline is so off the wall. I don't even, because his shit happened so fast. It was like I was just in Houston with him at the Expel shop, and then it was just like, wait a minute, now I'm with you with Audubon, like super fast. So
Yeah.
but yeah. Wait, Haas was saying there was 4
Oh,
brands.
that's right. That's Haas was with Flex Films. So yeah, there was 4 brands.
That's right. Haas was with Flex Films. Damn. Holy shit. All right, so you got 4 brands and 1 nobody, which was me, because I was absolutely 100% neutral across the board. And we were just having a damn good fucking
You're anything but neutral.
Okay, Steve. But no, it's really cool to see that happen. And I got to thank Dillinger because he reached out to me and he was like, "Hey, I know you're traveling all over the place, and I got something coming up, and do you think you can make it work?" And I'm like, "I'll make it work." And I'm glad Dillinger did because I wouldn't have met you in person. I wouldn't have met Derek in
Absolutely.
person. Fuck Haas. I see him way too much. He's going to chime in here. Watch. He's going to do something
Well,
stupid.
Dellinger called me too, and he said, "Hey, we're going to go down and help out Derek." And he said, "Can you help us out with anything?" And I said, "Well, yeah, let me get with Derek. I'll send down whatever kind of film." And I said, "I'll come down too." And he's like, "You're going to come down?" I'm like,
Yep.
Dude, why not?"
You provided all the film that whole week on all those cars. Absolutely. Yeah. It was just a great time. And for all of us that were there, it was, dude, I think back that whole week and I'm like, that's probably one of the best weeks I've had traveling was with you guys. It was just great, busting Derek's, well, he was sitting on his balls, but busting his balls as
Right.
much as I could do it. It was just so cool. But anyways, let's go back to you. Industry wise, how's SolarFX doing? Anything new? Anything you can kind of give us? Like, how's things going on your end?
Good. SolarFX, I think, is a fairly entrenched brand. We've, of course, we're a protected brand too, so we have protected territories, and we've gotten to the point now where we actually started to limit the people who could come on board with us. You know, in our mind, you know, there's a lot of brand equity in SolarFX, and so you know, we decided that we're not going to set up anybody who's been installing for less than a year. We're not going to allow mobile installers anymore to get set up. I mean, unless it's someplace in an obscure area where it's not going to affect a marketplace that we already currently have. Since we are protected, you know, somebody who's mobile can come and go in territories.
Right.
Also, too, you know, really kind of stepping back from the guys who are installing out of the garage of their house, unless they have a freestanding garage that's their business.
Sure.
And so we were getting a lot of phone calls. Hey, I don't want to pick up SolarFX. I want to pick up SolarFX, and would always send them someplace else. Hey, you know, or you know, I'm sorry, you've been tinting for less than a year. You know, our film's not really ready for you right now. So why don't you go practice on XYZ brand? And then when you learn and you get past all of these growing pains, come back and we'll check and see if there's an opportunity for you.
Sure.
Well, got kind of tired of sending everybody to other film brands, and so we created and launched another film brand called Rogue Window Films.
Yep.
Which is it's an open distribution line. So I think it's very similar to what you guys do with Edge.
Correct. Yep. Same thing.
So
Yep.
so it's still a high quality product. We have a dyed entry level product, which is a color stable, and then we have a ceramic line in that. And so, but it's still film I feel confident enough in that I can sleep at night and send it out the door and trust the fact that it's not going to go bad. And so that's what we've kind of been doing now with that brand. And so that was the second name of the film line, actually.
What was the first one?
The first one was called Lunar FX. And so we trademarked Lunar FX. We got the box designs. I ordered 2,500 rolls of film, and that was just of the dyed product. All came in.
What happened with that name? Are you getting to that? What happened to that name? I'm kind of curious.
So we got all the banners in, all the T-shirts in, all the boxes in. You know, everything came in, and because you know our film does not come in white boxes. It all comes in with our boxes. You know, so there's no white box. So then we introduced to our SolarFX dealer network that, you know, we're going to launch a Lunar FX brand. Well, it was kind of like a mass revolt that happened. You guys can't do that. You can't do that. It's, you know, FX is the whole brand, and you can't put Lunar FX because it's too close to SolarFX, and people are going to get confused. There's going to be confusion in the marketplace, and it's going to destroy the brand of SolarFX. So instantaneously overnight, I pulled down all the ads, scrapped the line, and then we had to go about coming up with a whole new brand name, trademark that brand name, logos, T-shirts, banners. I had to order all new boxes. So I set on 2,500 rolls of film for a year before I could ever sell one roll of film.
Oh my God. That had to have been like a major headache.
It taught us a lesson that, you know, because we, you know, in on your side of it, you know, things that you're doing, you really want to keep tight-lipped and close to the chest because you don't want your competitors knowing what's going on.
Nope.
And so we wanted to keep it tight-lipped instead of going to our dealer network and going, hey guys, or, you know, a council of our really dedicated guys and going, hey, this is what we're thinking. What do you guys think? So it taught us that maybe we need to start consulting with our dealer base, our good customer base, and get their ideas, because that was you know, that was kind of costly to have to set on 2,500 rolls of film for a year before selling any.
God, that's a lot of film. And if anybody watches this and doesn't understand how much film that is, that's a lot of film. That's a lot of film. That is.
And that's only for one series.
Yeah. No.
And see, we've got 9 different series of automotive films in SolarFX.
Yeah. Nope. Dude, I cringe thinking about that because I know how much film that is. That's a lot. That's a lot of film. But I now that I hear the reason why the switch of the name and everything, it makes sense. And I I can agree. I can see where that could cause a little bit of a, like, where are we going here? Is it the same thing? Is it not the same thing? I
Yeah.
get it. Smart. It's
Well-
smart. It just sucks that you had to figure that out after.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
tell me about it.
yeah,
Well, and the aspect of it that was kind of challenging too is one of our customers came up and they said, you got to understand, we are so loyal. You didn't create a brand, you created a cult. and FX is
True.
the cult.
yep.
And so
True.
it made sense. And like I said, it was one of those things of, look, you're never going to get everything perfect in life, and especially in business. We've made a ton of mistakes over the years, over 51 years. It's what you do after that mistake that shows the integrity of your brand or your company. And
Absolutely.
so, that was one of those. I could have just said, heck with it. Or my brother and I could have said, screw it. We're going to launch it anyway. Who cares? But, it's like, sometimes you got to do the right thing, and it may cost you in the short term, but, you got to do what's right.
Right. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like you said, I mean, it's a business mistake, and you live and learn and you move forward. It happens. That's it. But wow, I didn't know the story behind that. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's a lot of film though. You guys got a pretty big warehouse. Is it to talk all that?
I meant
Out of curiosity.
it's 27,000 square feet.
Okay. Wow. That's a lot of film. Oh my God. But everything's smoothed out now. You're good to go. Moving forward. No issue. Good deal. Good.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
That's awesome. I'm going to ask, just in case anybody else is thinking it. Can you install?
As I told you before, I think I told you down in Tennessee, I've tried, and I learned very quickly I'm a far better salesman than I am an installer.
Yeah,
And-
but I mean, you can do it, but it's
And
probably not-
mama raised a fat boy, not a dumb one.
yeah. That's all right. I feel like I feel like I'm a good installer. I wouldn't say I'm a good salesman because I don't consider myself as a salesman. I when I talk to guys on the phone, I'm like, listen, I'm not a salesman. Here it is. I shoot with straight bullets, and I'm not going to fluff anything. And here it is. I'm laying it all on. I'm not a salesman. That's it.
Exactly.
I can't sell unless I'm actually selling to a customer to tint their car. Now that I can sell, but it's a different sales technique.
I'm a far better shop bitch than I am an installer.
Hey, you were on point that week. Let me tell you, Shop Bitch was in action all week. Yes, absolutely. Hey, Tint'ers aren't dumb. Billy said that Tint'ers aren't dumb.
Never said the Tint'ers were dumb. Ever did I say that?
I'm not saying we're dumb. But,
No, mama raised a fat boy, not a dumb one, meaning I'm smart enough to know that I can't tint.
Yeah.
And I need to focus on what I do best.
There you go. Yep, being a shop bitch.
Absolutely. There's a lot of in retrospect, there's a lot of exceptional tinters, but that doesn't mean you can be a good businessman.
That or a good salesperson.
Exactly. I mean, like I said, it's just, you got to know your strengths and know your weaknesses. If I spent the time and it's no different than I can't think of his name. Up in the Northwest.
Northwest.
One of the oldest. He has a tint school. Oh my gosh, why can't I think of his name? His wife is Alexa.
All right, so we'll move on. No, it's like
okay, but anyway, it's Global's trainer.
Shit.
He's from Oklahoma. Moved to. Anyway, he says, in a week I can teach you how. I mean, I can't teach you how to tint. I can teach. Huh?
Stan.
Stan Foster, thank you.
Stan
But
Foster.
Stan,
Dude, I went blank too. I'm like, oh fuck, I know his name.
but Stan says, look, I can teach you to fly, but you're going to have to go home and practice, and you're going to have to learn how to land a plane on your own. And so, could I, if I spent the time enough to it, could I adequately do that? Yes, but I've got too many other things going on and running a company and everything else. I just don't have enough time to be competent about it.
Sure, and you know, it goes the same with and I'm not saying anything bad. This is just the truth. Some installers are better being an installer instead of jumping out being a shop owner, and vice versa. I mean, it just happens, you know. So I've owned a shop, I've been an installer, I've been a rep, and so far I think I'm doing all right. But it's not everybody's cup of tea, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
You know, just like someone new jumping in the industry and they're like, oh, they make it look good on videos and their live streams and stuff like that. I can do it. And then they do it and they're just like, nope. I'm not doing it. You know, some people have that knack. Some people don't. It's just, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, my business partner is my brother.
Is your brother. That's right.
And so, you know, he's the president and CEO of the company, chairman of the board. And, you know, he has the things that he does in the corporation, and I have the things that I do. We work really well together because I know the things that he does are, you know, can I do them? If I needed to, I could, but he's a lot more effective at it and efficient at it than I am. He wants nothing to do with being out in the front, like what we're doing. He's far better. He's far more happy being in the background and doing what he does to make sure the company's day-to-day operations can continue another 50 years.
Yeah, and just like me, I'd rather stay where I'm at for right now, because I mean, I look at what David Kratz does, and I'm just like,
incredible.
Nope, not for a while. No way.
There's another guy that's super smart, and yeah, he does extremely well.
Yeah, no, he's quite the person. Absolutely. Yeah. I'm very fond of everything he's doing and the person that he is. So,
well, I respect him. I respect him.
Autobahn. No, it's like,
well, no, I mean, I respect him as a person, and I respect him as a competitor. You know, I think that he and I have a really good understanding of. We have the same kind of principles when it comes to business.
Sure. And I'll say it. I'm not afraid to say it. Am I an Autobahn rep? Yeah. Do I believe in our films? 100%. But I will tell you this: I used your films at Derek's. Never used them before, and I literally told Dillinger, I'm like, dude, this film is very nice. Like, I was very impressed with it. And no harm, no foul, dude. Shit. Yeah. Come on. You know, it is what it is. Anyway, oh my god, my screen just fucked up on me. Are you serious? Don't do that. All right, sorry. I'll fix it later. I was like, what the hell happened? Anyways, so let's talk a little bit more. See, look, dude, we're at the 40-minute mark, dude. You see how fast that shit goes? It's just like stupid nuts. What I want to talk about is, there's two things I want to ask for sure, and we'll start with the first one. Are you seeing any kind of challenges in the industry right now with anything you can think of, whether it's with production of your stuff that's going on, or even just shops staying afloat? I mean, are you seeing anything in the industry that's just kind of, you know, a concern?
On the production side, we're not seeing any issues whatsoever on manufacturing side. You know, plus we carry such heavy inventories of our products. You know, if there was a shortage in supply in manufacturing side, you know, we probably could weather through that because of our inventory levels.
Sure.
You know, knock on wood.
right. Everybody does that. Fingers crossed.
Well, I don't,
Yeah, dude, I get it.
I think there's been some challenges, probably starting towards the end of fourth quarter, coming into first quarter this year. I think that there's been some retraction at the retail level. We have some guys that are doing exceptionally well, but we've had some people who are very slow. And I think that possibly part of that has to do with, I think that a lot of people's tax returns are probably a little smaller than what they are used to getting in the past.
And late showing up. Yeah.
Yep. Late showing up.
Yep.
They're smaller than what they have been in the past. Also, too, a lot of that free money that was going through during the COVID timeframe, we've been preparing, and we are always plan for the worst, but expect the best. So we've been planning on what's going to happen when business does a major retraction after all of the free money from COVID, ends up drying up and going bye-bye.
Yep.
Fortunately, that really hasn't hit yet that I can tell. So, as far as our business, I can't speak for anybody else's. I mean, we've been very, very fortunate that we're still maintaining and growing. So
that's good. That's good.
But yes, I am hearing a lot of my guys when they're on, because the sales floor is on the outside of my office, so I can hear the sales guys. And so I'll hear the conversations, and I generally a couple times a day, I will hear somebody talking about how business is slow.
And so that was going to be my next thing on the business for shops. What do you, besides the tax season, all that kind of stuff, are you seeing anything else that's probably hindering the shops from being busy as we're coming into April? I mean, April's kind of usually about the start of where it starts to kind of like taper up a lot for shops.
Yeah.
What do you think is probably the cause? Because I mean, I've got some things in my mind, but I was just kind of curious, with you being in the industry for so long, what are you seeing?
Well, there's also too, historically speaking, election years usually has a lot of consumers who are very concerned because they don't know who's going to get elected, what direction the country's going to go after the election. Especially the past 3 elections, everything's so polarized now. It's, there's a lot of uncertainty, and like I said, over the 51 years we've been through many, elections. Sure. and we always see a pullback during election years because of that uncertainty. Yeah,
and I was thinking the same thing. So I'm glad I wasn't too far off, because it's election year. I think this year is going to be pretty brutal in my own opinion. I'm not into politics, but I mean, everybody out there kind of knows what's going on. Everybody's seen, things that are trending. And I think it's going to be kind of rough. Now, on the brighter side, just like you said, you've seen those election years throughout, 51 years. But here's the thing. It's always came back around afterwards and fixed itself out. It always has.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things where just be prepared for it, but it's not going to be long term. I mean, that's what we're hoping for, right? Yeah. That's what we've seen in the past. It's not a long term thing. It'll usually fix itself pretty quick. So.
Well, and my number one advice to anybody, whether it's a business owner on the film side or on the installation side, no matter, whether you're a PPF shop, you're a window film shop, you're a vinyl wrap shop, these years, every election cycle, you need to start stocking cash back. I mean, it's great. I mean, this business is an incredible cash flow for the installers, but these times you've got to be smart with your money. You can't just go spin and do all this. You need to start setting some of that back, because, if things start slowing up, you're still going to have overhead. You're still going to have your rent. You're still going to have utilities. You're still going to have employees. If you still have employees, you're still got payroll. You got FICA. You've got all these things, which those aren't going to stop. So if your business slows down, you have to be prepared for that to be able to weather through that.
Yeah, and it's crazy you just said that, because I try to drill that in to most everybody that I talk to when they're like, yeah, whatever, and I'm like, dude, listen, I've been in the installers shoes before. I've even been into business owner shoes before, and what happens is you sit there and go, man, I just did $2,000 a day, and you're going, if I did $2,000 a day, I'll do $2,000 tomorrow and the next day. And you're thinking, yeah, it's going to be a 14K week, right? You're working 7 days, right? So you're automatically just going, fuck yeah, money. And all of a sudden it's just like, boom, brick wall, and you're dead for 3 days. And guess what you did? You went and bought a motorcycle, you went out on the town, you took the wife out for a bougie dinner, and you're sitting there going, shit, we've all done it. We've all done it. Just like you said, this industry is a really high cash flow industry. I mean, you can make money on the spot, and you can literally pull money out of the air if you're good at it. But God, you just got to be a little frugal with where you're putting that money, and start building up a little bit of a nest egg to accommodate for times like this that we're possibly going to see, because you never know what's going to fucking happen. So I'm just saying. I'm guilty of it. Trust me. I blew so much money in Oklahoma. Shit.
Well, absolutely. And I mean, again, not to keep harping on the age of our company, but we've been through some of the worst, economic conditions in the U.S. history, in our time frame. Back in the 76s, the oil prices and interest rates were 13, 14, 15% for homes. Things were outlandish. Been through that. Had our father not taught us to invest in the company. Don't, you don't have to live a lavish lifestyle. You don't have to pay yourself exorbitantly. Make sure the company's going to survive, because at the end of the day, we have employees that are counting on us to be making the correct business decisions so that they have a job during these crises.
Yep. 100%. 100%. I just wish I would have learned that when I was in Oklahoma, because I was so dumb. I'm telling you, I was dumb as hell. I'll admit it too. I mean, I would go up on a Sunday, and I would just tint like friends of friends, like my little circle of people. I'd tint all their cars on Sundays, after hours, and I would walk away with $2-3 grand, knocking out 8-9 cars, and I would go home and I'd be like, fuck yeah, baby's going shopping, and I would come all the way, and I'm like, it's okay. That was weekend money, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It was weekend money. I'm like, has nothing to do about my whole week that I'm open. Boy, did I learn the hard way. So yes, trust me, you guys, start building something up of a nest egg and start putting back into your company. That way you have something to fall back on. 100%. You
build wealth.
Happen.
Build wealth, not toys.
Yeah. You don't need toys. No.
Toys are fun.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
They are.
Depends on what the toys are. I mean, my toys are lights and stupid shit from my home. And I have a very, very high passion for lights and accent lighting and stuff like that. I don't even know why. I mean, it's my mom's fault. I blame her. But yeah, it's just stupid things, and it's like, why do I need it? No, But I'm talking like back then. It's just like, hey, you just got to watch how you spend that money, man. Don't take $2,000 and piss it away, because you never know what's going to happen. But anyways, Billy said, yeah, please listen to this part. Absolutely. Everything Steve just said, I literally say to like all my dealers, the guys that I talk to on a regular basis. And I'm like, please don't make the mistakes I did years ago. Learn from my words and learn from my mistakes. Please don't fuck this up.
Absolutely, without a doubt.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Look at that, dude. 51 minutes, man. Damn.
Well, you ready to boot me off already?
Fuck no, dude.
Okay.
No. I'm just saying, like, it goes by so fast, and it kind of goes back to what what I was talking about at the beginning of the show is like, being around you, just talking to you, just one on one, or even with the rest of the guys over at Derek's Shop. It was just like, what the fuck you're talking about, and it's nice being around those kind of people. Because I pick up things. I'm not saying I'm the smartest and I know everything there is to know about the industry, but I pick up things. You know what I mean? And just talking to you is it's exciting for me, and I love the fact that you're on the show. And I know people are going to watch this and go, "Ah, he's smart. He's smart," because you're just that kind of person. So, anyways, industry wise, is there anything you see that needs to be changed?
This is a whole. There could be a whole wormhole. I would love to go back to the olden days before there was lifetime warranties. From a manufacturer's perspective, even from a installer's perspective. I mean, the last thing that your customer or my customer wants to do is have somebody come in 12 years from now and still has the same car and go, it bubbles. Of course, our films are pretty damn good, but still, I mean, the only time you want to see a customer coming back is when they got a new car and they want to have more film put on. You don't want to see that customer ever come back with a warranty.
Right.
That number one, that's why we build the films the way we build them, is because I don't want somebody calling me going, your film isn't working. I don't want our customers to have their customer coming back going, your film's crap. So, but I wish we could get away from the lifetime warranties and get back to a more realistic situation. That 7 years from now, 8 years from now, a guy comes back and goes, hey, because the film's actually doing what it was designed to do. I mean, it's just like PPF. PPF, it may get chips in the film and may need to be replaced, but it shouldn't be a warranty because the film did exactly what it was supposed to do.
Right.
So you want that customer to come in and go, hey, you know what? I'm sorry, it's no longer in warranty, but we can retint that for you. It maybe cut them a deal, or maybe you don't charge them for the removal or whatever. You want that cash. You want another happy customer. But that would probably be one thing that I wish we could go back to. Even PPF's getting crazy now. There's lifetime warranties on PPF now, which is just stupidity.
It's I mean, I can kind of jump on board with that. I mean, I had to deal with a lot of like you're saying, customers that I did their car, and 5-6 years later, I'm like, you still have the same car? Like, what the hell? You're not upgrading? Everybody else is, and and I've had to strip and retint because of warranty, and it's hard. It's hard on the shop. It's hard on the installer. Of course, it takes time, and you always run into that risk, especially with removal, of messing up the defrost, or there's always something, and it's just I'm going to start offering a $49 discount for a 5-year warranty. Oh my God. I'm reading the Haas's comment. So, because back in the day, even when I was fully on and doing my thing, I was. That's kind of around where they started kind of introducing, like, oh, our film's lifetime warranty, and started spitting that out, and and it's great. Don't get me wrong; it's a great sales, and it's a great for the customer to know that, hey, if anything goes wrong, I'm covered, which is great. But there's always that little thin line where you're just like, is it great? Is it though? Is it? Ah.
No, I mean, okay. I mean, seriously. You get lifetime warranty on your brake pads. But you can't come back in 10 years and go, "Hey, my pads are all gone. Can I get a new set?"
Yes.
Oh, but hey, in our industry, you can.
Yeah. No, that's a good enough. I like that. That is true. Brake pads have a lifetime warranty, and it's like, Okay, cool. So you burn them down to the nub, and you just go back to that shop and go, "These are done. Can you just replace them? Because lifetime warranty." And that, whew, that sucks. That sucks.
Yeah.
Anyways, oh my god. Oh, I tell you what, man. One of these days, me and you got to go sit at a bar. You can drink your tequila. I'll have some whiskey. We need to talk.
Oh no! You and I will drink whiskey. 'Cause I'm a whiskey guy. I'm a big whiskey guy.
Oh, okay. All right. Fine by me. Whiskey or bourbon, whatever. And dude, I love talking with you. And I know we don't talk on a regular basis. I mean, you're busy, I'm busy, and everything. But I enjoy talking to you because you're just full of life. You're full of knowledge, and I mean, you can't go wrong with Steve on a live YouTube show. So why not, right? All right, where are we at? Almost an hour. All right, so let's do this. Let's do Q&A. So I'll bring in the chat, and then hopefully that'll start to cycle through. All right, guys, we'll do Q&A with Steve. So if anybody has any questions or comments for Steve, now is your chance. Steve is here to answer your questions. Steve is more. See, I'm just going to keep saying Steve. So now's the time to do it. Maybe not. I don't know if you guys.
Are you gonna be going down to WFR?
I don't know yet. I've got kind of a packed schedule, so I'm still kind of still trying to figure all that out.
You gonna be at Tint'er battles?
No, I've got 2 Autobahn shops to visit this month, and so I had to take care of my dealers versus
Sure.
So that's just the way it happened. Where's Shady S Duck? Is what Doherty
Shady
got.
S Duck. We've got them in the warehouse. There's a ton of them. So the little Jeep ducks. Did you even see?
Oh, dude, trust me, I see those ducks. Trust me, I see them. I don't have one for my desk in my studio. I don't know why, but I mean,
well, I'm gonna have a bunch down at Tint'er battles.
Well, see, I'm not going, so I don't know. I guess
I'll have to message me your address, and I'll get you a couple ducks.
Trust me, I will stick that little son of a gun somewhere in my studio. Absolutely. Let's see here. Tim's got something. What's your best-selling film and why? Oh, that's a good one.
Our number one volume selling film would probably be our Vintage series. The Vintage series is so as I said earlier, we have 9 different series of automotive films in SolarFX. So it's our entry level lifetime warranty film. It is an absolute workhorse. If I sold it to other film companies, they would probably call it a color stable film. It's just the warranty on it is a limited lifetime warranty, and it covers film replacement only. Anything that has an FX in the part number is our premium lifetime warranty, which covers film replacement as well as labor reinstallation, should there be any warranties. And the price point on it's really nice. So, like I said, it's all of our films are manufactured to be at the best quality at the price points that they're at. But that is by far our number one selling series.
Nice. Heck yeah. Come on, guys. Come up with some questions. You guys are all commenting about a duck. Come on. We already know where the ducks are, in the warehouse. Oh, geez. Wait. There you go. Who's your favorite Tint'er?
Who's my favorite Tint'er? The number one answer in this situation would have to be Jason Omoleski.
He's lying. He's so full of shit. Don't listen to Steve. What the hell ever? Get out of here.
I think there's a lot of really, really exceptional Tint'ers out there, and not necessarily is it just because you win a competition at a certain time frame, you were the best that day. But my God, there's so many so many awesome. I mean, and to win those competitions, it gets down to the point where you're nitpicking every single thing because the quality of installation that's going on at the competitions is so neck and neck and neck. I mean, it's down to the 100,000ths of a point to determine a winner.
Yeah.
And I just think that, especially over the last 10 years, I think, a lot of people, there's been a lot of techniques that have been developed to the shaved doors or the filed edges. A lot of that's really progressed a lot, and it really, really makes a big difference on installation. So I don't know that I could put my finger on one individual person and say they're the best.
Right, and I agree. I mean, I've been around so many window tinners, especially within the last, let's say, 5 years, and I mean, dude, they're all good, and I've been around some more than once, and they have a bad day. I mean, it just happens, But they're still phenomenal installers, absolutely phenomenal installers. Let's see here.
And Haas is a badass installer. I
He's
mean, Dave Dellinger's a workhorse getting thrown in the Trans Am.
Yeah. No, I think everybody's just got their PowerPoint, and they're just, it is what it is, What's your favorite dish?
As in food?
That's all she wrote. What's your favorite?
Well, okay, well, Marion and I have had some kind of conversations between baklava and warbat, and so baklava, I prefer warbat over baklava. So the warbat's more of a Middle Eastern, Lebanese, Syrian type dish, and it uses more of a custard along with the phyllo dough. It's just a different variation, and I prefer it. It's not as sweet. It's more. I like that. But sushi is my sushi is my favorite meal. My favorite food type.
Oh yeah, no, we're no longer friends. We're no longer friends. Nope. Let's see here. Outside of work activities, any hobbies, any stuff like that?
I love music. I love theater. So, my girlfriend and I, we have season tickets to Broadway musicals here in Kansas City. So we do 7 of those a year. I'm pretty eclectic when it comes to music taste. I pretty much like anything except for the 1950s and country music.
You don't like country at all?
No, I mean, it's not my favorite. I would not choose to turn it on.
Okay.
I mean, I would listen to it if I was, at a bar, but it would not be a go-to for me. I love the 1940s. I love the classic big band stuff. I love orchestras. I love rock and roll. I love rap. I'm pretty eclectic.
There you go. I just wanted to put this up here. Haas said, but Dave makes a huge mess when he tints.
Yes, it's a fact because I had to clean that shit up.
Haas is absolutely 100% correct on that. Yes, Dillinger is an absolute mess. He makes a mess, dude. It's just yeah. What's your best-selling tool?
I don't keep track of the tools as far as an individual selling tools. We introduced the installer grade tint tools, which have been growing month over month. So, I don't know what our number one selling tool would be. That's every one of them. I love every one of them that sells.
The whole caboodle. Let's see here. Jordan had a good one. I wanted to pick this. Why have you stuck with the film industry?
It's a great industry. We've been in a lot of different industries. Probably, in over our life cycle of our company, we've started out in 8-track tape manufacturing. Dad got into CBs, selling them out of the garage of the house, moved into distribution of CBs, which led into radar detectors. We were one of the original 4 Nintendo distributors in the United States. camcorders, VCRs, home stereos, got into mobile audio, car audio. And what the thing is all those years we were selling somebody else's product. So I was selling something somebody else, a bunch of other people had.
Right.
And so when we had the opportunity, we just slow rolled it, getting into the film business, and we almost got out of it real quick, because when we first started, we had another brand name that we were selling under, and we were reboxing, and we're using some Korean product, and a company here in the U.S. we were buying from, and had a lot of failures with the U.S. company, and they didn't stand behind the window film. And so, we had to come to a fork in the road of either, we really needed to make the capital investment to go to a film manufacturer and have film manufactured for us, or just get out of the film industry. And so we decided to make that investment, and that's when we launched SolarFX. And so the answer to that question is I'm in 100% control of my product. I'm not competing against somebody else selling SolarFX. It's my own ball of wax. So this was the ultimate goal. I think, we had an opportunity to buy an amplifier manufacturer 18 years ago. We didn't, thank goodness, but to get in on the manufacturing side. So when this opportunity came up, and we started rock and rolling with it, that's when in 2020 is when we completely left the 12-volt industry.
And look at you now. Damn, that is crazy. That is crazy. I'm telling you, you guys, this is a very, very smart individual. You guys have no clue. You have no clue. And I don't think you put out more than needs to be sometimes, but I think you need to put out more about who you are and what you've been through, because you're God, dude, you've done so much. You're smart, and you're business driven, and anybody that could reach out to you, can pick your brain, is you can't get stuff like that. I'm just saying. Just saying. Just saying.
Pick up the phone, call me.
Steve on the show. Oh my gosh, that's freaking awesome. Let's see here. Can you sponsor Tint Lab Plus for WFCT? I don't know. Is that guys?
So we don't know if we're going to do WFCT yet. We haven't decided, and unfortunately, if you're not a sponsor at WFCT, I mean, you can't have your film there to compete. So that's the one big difference, which it could be a drawback. I view it as being a drawback, but I understand what they're doing. They're rewarding the people who are spending the dollars for WFCT. We've done it in the past. It's just really hard for me to gauge the ROI on that show, because most of the people that are coming there, they're already solidified in their brand. They're actually coming to probably compete for that brand that's already there. So they're not coming to booze, to shop film. So from that perspective, I think it's very difficult to really get an ROI on that show. So if I'm not there, I cannot supply film to be used at the competition. And so that's one of the drawbacks. And we've vacillated back and forth the last couple of years whether we were going to jump into that or not. And I have not pulled the trigger on that.
Yep. Nope. I get it. I understood.
Yeah.
But you are going to be at WFR, right?
Yes, we'll be at WFR. We will be at Tint'er Battles.
There you go. There you go. All right, I'm gonna put this up because he's asked twice, and I couldn't catch the first time. Would you rather fight a chicken every time you get in a car, or would you fight a lion once a year?
I like a good fight. I think I'm going to get in and fight a chicken every time I get in the car.
Oh, For some reason I feel like I knew you were going to say, why not every morning I get in the car? A little,
I like a good fight.
you know. I mean, the transfer.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, from a business perspective, I'm, every day, every morning, I wake up and I'm at the office. I get in the office every morning about 7:00 in the morning, and I don't leave until 5:15 ish, and I just don't leave. I stay there the whole day, and I'm fighting that chicken every single day.
And just like Rico said, you live to fight every day. You only get eaten once. Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's right.
I gotta put this up here just because it was Haas.
Absolutely. Especially when it's like the glow it's when they have the glow in the dark ones.
Okay. All right. Come on now. Kids watch this.
What? It's a puppet show.
Whatever. I knew. Here's the thing. I figured someone would come up with some kind of comment on the chicken and you fighting. And while you were talking, I was like, man, he sure does love a good cockfight. And then Haas literally put it up there, and I'm like, I'm glad I didn't have to say it. Oh man. Oh yeah. Oh, this is awesome. All right. I'm trying to catch up and see what else. Dude, what do you know about chicken fights? Oh my god, you guys, stop it. All right, enough. All right, let's do a couple of giveaways. I gotta grab my giveaway book here so I can take notes. I knew it was gonna be Haas too. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Just Haas, get out of here.
Come on, I love Haas.
Oh, I tell you, that whole week, I don't think Haas and I never stopped laughing that whole week at Derek's shop. I don't think we did. Dillinger was getting so frustrated with us. He was just like, if you two don't stop, I can't get this window done, and we just kept fucking going.
You know what? Somebody else we need to throw out a name about during that week was Devesh.
Oh,
Eric sent in coffee every morning and donuts and sent us lunch in. Yeah, he I mean, he was all over it. My lot of respect for Eric on that.
100%. That's right. Not that I forgot about Eric, but I forgot that he made sure that we had coffee and Danishes and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, he took care of all of us for the whole week. So yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Eric and Tint'er for that too. Gosh, man,
I tell you what, I mean, it was an awesome week, and I mean, it really helped. I think that was, I mean, there was other things that would eventually turn into Tint'ers for a Cause, but I think that was the actual real official launch.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah.
Because the event for John Little and Back East, those were two great events, but I think right after that is when it really got serious for the launch of TFAC.
Yeah, no, it was absolutely a great week, and I mean, I give you shit, I give Derek shit, I give Haas shit, I give Dillinger shit, and you guys all give it right back, and it's just like, if you guys would have been there and actually saw all of us working, and Derek doesn't have a big shop. It's not it's just a 2-bay shop, but man, the shit talking every day, and just it was just a good time. All right, so let's do a couple of giveaways. I got to take my notes down here. Shawn, Steve's show.
I agree, Haas. Absolutely.
What do you say?
Probably the best week he's ever had in this industry.
It was a really good week. Absolutely. Even though Dillinger got us lost.
Dillinger with a MapQuest.
Dude, that dude, he kept blaming it on Siri, and I'm like, dude, that's not Siri at all. You don't know where the fuck you're going.
Correct.
Oh, okay. So let's do some giveaways. Let's see here. Let's do. Someone said give away a duck. No, we're not telling him to give away his own things. Let's do this. I'm gonna put some numbers, and then I want you in our private chat, and I want you to give me a number back.
Okay.
And we're gonna try to make this as easy as possible. How about that? So if you'll give me a pick a number between those back. His iPhone maps took us 4 different routes every time. Yeah, it's so true. His iPhone maps literally took us like 5-6 different fucking ways every day. It was like we turned here yesterday. Nope, I'm following the fucking map, and I'm like, oh god, here we go. It was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. All right, so numbers start now. So if you guys put numbers up right now, it does not count. Too bad, so sad. Nope, does not work that way. Pick a number between 10 and 25 starting now. So Curtis, Tripp, and Jeremy, you guys are out. Jordan, you're good, but you're way off. Number between 10 and 25. Fucking A, man. Does he know you?
Curtis nailed it.
Curtis nailed it. It's 17. So, god dang, man. Curtis got it. Damn, that was fast. Dang. Holy shit. It was 17. Guys, stop. That one's over. Geez, man, they'll just keep going. Let's do make sure I'm typing that up right. No, I better not do that. Oh, let's see how fast they can do on this one. I love fucking with them. Let's do this one. This is when it gets stupid, when they're like short distance. Give it 2 minutes for a buffer. I don't have 2 minutes, man. Shawn doesn't even have 2 minutes. Okay. Pick or not.
I can't make it 2 minutes. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Dude, I only last like 30 seconds. Pick a number between 0 and 10. 0 and 10, go. 0 and 10. 0 and 10. Who's gonna get it? 0 and 10. This is gonna be stupid. What? It's just gonna go super fast.
Top 10.
Cash. Fucking Cash got it. It was 0. I'm gonna start putting limits. I'm gonna start putting limits on giveaways, man. You guys always winning like every week. You guys are costing me like tons and tons of pennies every time I ship something out. All right, so the last giveaway, we're gonna do it different. The last giveaway is Steve. I want you to come up with a question of something that you actually talked about. See, okay, so use that. Okay, something that you talked about in the show, and you just brought it up in our private chat, but I want you to ask it.
Okay.
And as soon as he's done asking a question, whoever gets it wins. Okay, go, Steve.
What year was my company started?
What year did his company start? What year? Not how long ago. What year? Do the math, guys. Do the math.
Your mom got it.
My mom got it. Holy shit. 1973. Damn. Well, at least I don't have to ship that far. Hey, ship it down the street. Hell yeah. Even better. Cool. All right. So if you guys want something, you'll get it. Trust me. I promise. Just bear with me. Yeah, 1973. Damn, that was fuck, man. I think that's the fastest moms can't win. Oh, Jordan, tell my mom that. I dare you. She always gives it away. She likes to play, but she'll give it away. So if she tells me who she wants to give it away to, that's who'll get it. So
hey, Jordan, he can't do that because not only did she bring him into this world, she can take him out.
Damn fucking right. If I deny my mom a giveaway, she'll take me out. She'll take me out. Give it to David. Which David? Who David?
that one David.
That one David? Which David? Don't say David Sen. He wins every week. So no, pick a different David. David Sen wins all the time. Which mom got it? My mom got it. All right, I'll figure it out. Oh my God. No, don't say David C20. Man, he always wins. Don't give it to Trip either. No. The David that David's in the day. Oh my God. Okay. Everybody's gonna say mom picked me. All right, I'll figure it out, guys. Dude, Shawn, dude, this has been awesome having you on the show. I really would love to have you on again if you're down for it, like later on down the road.
Sure. Anytime.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. And I'm gonna tell you right now, one of these days we're gonna go ahead sit at a bar and drink some whiskey and talk because I just enjoy being around people like you. It's just fantastic. So this time of the show, this is where you get to leave a legacy about you for the show. So it could be tips, tricks, business advice, just a common quote, just anything you want to leave. Legacy of Steve on the Tint'er Tuesday live show. Here's your chance.
My favorite quote in the world is, "We only do what we know until we know different."
Oh, damn, that's deep. That's deep. Holy shit. Think about that, guys. Think about that. Shawn, dude, absolute pleasure having you on the show. I can't thank you enough. And on that note, Steve, get the fuck out of here. Bye-bye, Steve. Guys, Shawn, Vogler, Steve, the Steve. I can't thank him enough for being on the show. And I'm telling you guys, if you aren't friends with them on Facebook, send him a friend invite or friend request or whatever. And I'm telling you, if you guys have questions or anything like that, he will absolutely answer you back. It may take him a day or two. I'm just joking, Steve. But he is so full of knowledge, and you just can't go wrong. I'm telling you, if you had a chance to sit with him, you would learn a lot. Much respect for Shawn. Cool. Giveaways, I'll get to them hopefully this week. I got a lot going on, but I will do my best, guys. So please don't message me going, "Where's my giveaway?" I got a life too. Okay, give me a moment. All right. Cool. Next week, I do not have anybody set up for the show yet. If anybody's brave enough to sit in the hot seat on the live show, let me know, and I'll get you on. But we'll see. Oh, absolutely, Shawn, absolutely. On that note, guys, that is it for this week's show. I'm trying to get my shit set up for me to close out and exit out of here. That's done. This is done. I'll catch you guys next week right here, live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. Have a great week. See you.